know it's been a while since I've done a video. It's just the last couple of weeks have been really busy. Now the last month's been busy. Our oldest boy has had quite a few reports that he's had to use my laptop for, because my laptop's a lot faster and a lot more efficient than our old home computer. So I've been competing over using the laptop in the evenings with him. And in the last 2 weeks, my co-worker at work has been on vacation, and whereas we usually split split the workload between the two of us, with her gone, excuse me, with her gone, I was having to keep up with all of the files and all of the customer requests and customer needs, and I just was coming home exhausted, and several nights I was just coming home and crashing and sleeping all evening and then going straight to bed. So I just haven't been up to doing a video. Thank you though for all of you who inquired as to where I have been. That makes me feel good to know that I've been missed. But a lot has happened since I last made a video. This is October, which means that I've now been on testosterone for 6 months, and as you can see, I'm still dealing with acne with the testosterone, and this is nothing. You should see my back and my shoulders. They've been pretty bad recently. I did go see my doctor today, and he gave me a prescription of antibiotics to help clear it up, and some other topical liquid to use to clear it up as well. So we'll see if that works. He likes where my T levels are. Currently I'm taking half a cc every 10 days, and I've been pleased with it. I'm still getting muscle gain. I'm still gaining muscle. I have been working out as well at the Y, and I've been losing weight. It's really great. I've almost completely lost my hips, so I'm not pear-shaped anymore, and that's been really nice, because for a while there I still had the big wide hips that were obvious to me. Anyway, it made me feel very self-conscious about myself, so it's been fun to see those melt away. And let's see what else has been going on. Well, I did get my Social Security card changed over, and that was kind of a fun experience. At our Social Security office here in town, you often have to wait a long period of time before you're able to see a live body, and so I went, and I was there about 45 minutes, and some guy kept staring at me while I was sitting there in the waiting room. They had the chairs arranged really funny, and you could look across at each other, and this guy kept staring at me, and it just was driving me nuts. But by the time I got up to the booth to meet with a Social Security worker, I was ready to be gone. But I got up there and I explained what I was there for, and he greeted me warmly. "Hi sir, how are you doing today?" And I told him, you know, I'm doing well and I'm here for a name change. And he's all, "Great, I just need you to either write down your Social Security number or give me your card if you have it with you." And so I pulled out my card and I handed it to him, and he's all, No, I need yours, sir." And I laughed, and I said, "No, that is mine. I'm here for a name change." And I gave him my paperwork, and he had this look of confusion until he starts reading the paperwork, and then it's like this light goes on behind his eyes, and suddenly he's just all businesslike. He wasn't warm and friendly anymore. He just got to work and filled out all of the paperwork that needed to be done, typed it into the computer, and had me check my information and bid me goodbye. He wasn't friendly anymore, so apparently I made him a little uncomfortable with my request. But what can you do? So that's taken care of, and I've been able to call and get my name changed on all of my credit cards and all of the other, you know, extraneous paperwork that accounts and such. So everything's gone really well that way. One thing that happened in the last little while, about a week ago, I was invited to be part of a transgender gay, or a GLBT panel for the local human sexuality class at our community college here in town, and that was quite an experience. It's an elective class, so almost all of the students that are in there because they're interested in gaining a better understanding for the GLBT community, and you know, just to understand the struggles and the issues that we have to deal with. And when I went and sat down, it was obvious that most everybody there was being sincere and genuine in their questions. And you know, it's just the typical questions like, when did you know? Which bathroom do you use? What was your name before you transitioned? And we had one gentleman who was gay. We had one woman who was a lesbian. There were two of us that were FTM, female to male, transsexuals, and then there was one male to female transsexual, although she called herself a cross-dresser. She didn't refer to herself as a transsexual, and that kind of made me, I don't know, that just kind of caught my attention. But there was, as the questions were put out there, you know, the topic of religion and where we fit into religion came into play, and there was one kid that just, you could tell that he was very much caught up in religion and didn't believe that gays or transgendered people were supported by the Bible in any way, shape, or form. He felt it was a sin. But he, for the most part, you know, just made small comments so that we knew where he was at, but he didn't lambaste us in any way, shape, or form. But then somebody asked a question of about our how we identified sexuality-wise, you know, who were we attracted to? Did we consider ourselves straight or gay? And I confessed that I considered myself a lesbian up until I started transitioning. I was primarily attracted to women almost entirely, but then once I started on the T, I noticed that I'm finding myself attracted to men as well on a certain level. Not that I would act on those feelings, but you know, just recognizing that they're there. And this religious kid all of a sudden pipes up out of nowhere and directs the question at me. He's all, "Oh, well, so how do you have sex with your wife?" And I'm all, "What?" He's all, "I mean, do you like put on a strap on and you just go at her, or what do you do?" And I'm all, "Well, how do you like to have sex?" And I just turned it on him. It's like, "Do you like it from the top or the bottom?" And he's all, "Well, it's good. Do you like oral? Do you like anal?" And he's all, "Well, no." Well. And I said, "Well, do you like to get pegged?" And he's all, "What is that?" And I said, "Well, do you like your girlfriend to put a strap on and take you from behind?" And he was just like dumbfounded with me throwing these questions at him. And it's like, you know what? We come here to answer certain questions, to help you understand where we're coming from. And there's a lot of questions that are pretty personal that we're willing to answer, but there's a boundary, and you just crossed it. That's ridiculous. I'm not going to talk to you about that topic, so don't even go there. And he shut up, and he didn't ask a single question for the rest of the panel. But it was just an interesting experience, but a good one overall. Anyway, looks like my 10 minutes is up, so I will talk with you guys again soon and let you know how things are going. Take care. Bye.